SoCalPreppers tagged me a while back. Haven't had a chance to make a video, so here's my video response to it, talking about two fixed blades you might have. Got three fixed blades here. What that one won't do, that one will do. What that one won't do, that one will do. And with all three of them, got pretty much the gamut covered. I have several filleting knives that are excellent, and I believe that you need to have a good filleting knife to take care of the very delicate tasks. So I just didn't throw it out here because it's not a fixed blade. It's a collapsible filleting knife. It's just been wonderful. This one right here I got from Sturgeon Master, which is my neighbor. It's an Elk Ridge. It's not a very expensive tool, but it's a very high quality tool. I'd rather see the handle pinned in. It's a full tang knife, but I'd rather see the handle pinned in, and the reason why is because eventually this is going to probably lead to some kind of failure. But if it's bothering that much, I can replace the handle on it. Great knife. It's got a lot of power. Works great for what I need it to. And let's see, you guys don't want me just to show you the knife and say, wow, this is so great. So let's see if I can cut something with it here. I got a tree branch here. It's a couple inches thick. Let's see if I can cut this thing open here. Alright, well, without jacking my garden up here, sorry we missed half of that. There you go, a little cutting horse here, works pretty good. Elk Ridge, it's got the little saw in the back, so if you want to saw this whole tree down, I could just with this blade here, so that makes it pretty indispensable. You need a good solid knife, K-bar, something that's a good whacker, like a hatchet, a machete, whatever. Great knife, and I'm pretty good at throwing this thing too. I gotta throw it from the upside down position here, but this actually makes a wonderful thrower. It sticks great. You wouldn't think so with that point being so blunt like that or pointed up, but I've got it down where I can throw it and stick it pretty much 100% of the time. It's got good weight to it, pretty solid, pretty heavy. It's got a nice sheath that is not super high quality, but it does work. I don't spend a lot of money on my tools, guys. I'll just be straight up. So when you watch my videos, some guys will look at them and be like, dude, that's a big 5 piece of junk, POS. And that's great. If people think that, awesome. But my tools will do the same thing that anybody else's tools will. I just have to be a little more careful with some of my tools because you don't have the great craftsmanship and quality. That being said, here's a knife right here that I reshaped. I did some work too, and I showed this knife before. I inlaid this aquarium sand, black reef sand, in here with some heavy epoxy and made it very, very sharp. This is truly my favorite fixed blade here. I did some customization to it, and this thing, I can shave my face with it. It's really high carbon, so it's great to start a spark with, to start a fire with. It's got great control. You can use it for a skinner, you can use it for a fillet knife, you can use it for a peeler, you can do whatever you want with this knife. It's not too big, and that's just a wonderful knife, and most people have seen this before. And I can shave with this one here, and it stays sharp a very long time, and it's very easy to sharpen. So those are my two favorite fixed blades. But if you saw how much effort it was for me to chop down that little 2-inch piece of tree there, and I'm not striking very hard, but it'll cut up the tree, it'll chop down a tree, it'll saw a tree, scale a fish, whatever the heck you want to do with it. And it's good to have that type of sawtooth, power behind your strokes for whatever you need it for. But nothing really replaces a hatchet. And what I mean by that is knives are great, and I see you guys splitting wood with knives all the time. Pretty neat that you can do that, but realistically, I'm not going to want to burn the calories in using a knife unless that's the only thing I have, of course. Then it's great to have one that's versatile. But cheap little $5 hatchet. It was bright yellow, but see, I painted it black, so now it's tactical. East Coast Prepper would have said that. That's tactical, man. That's tactical. I get a kick out of that. Little hatchet like this, there's literally no effort at all. Here's about the same size, half, 2-inch thick little piece of wood, whatever. It's coming off the side of the tree, and it's just so much less effort. Instead of making huge strokes and putting in all the effort it takes to use your knife blade and dull your knife blade that you might need for some more delicate tasks, with a little cheap hatchet like this, you can chop down anything you want. The thing costs about $5. You can make great tinder pieces for a tinder box, and you use so little energy in swinging this little heavy mallet here, this little heavy hatchet, that it's a wonderful addition to any fixed blade, any camp pack. And if you need to dig trenches, if you're trying to plant something on the ground, instead of using all that effort, you just barely tap this little hatchet in the ground and you've got plantable rows. So hatchet is just as important as a really high quality knife. Alright guys, thank you very much, SoCalPreppers with an S, for tagging me on this. Sorry it took so long, but this is what I'd say are my most reliable tools, or my favorite fixed blades. No crazy zombie stuff, just a really heavy tang chopper here that is a great thrower, and razor sharp kind of custom hand dealer there that I can use for anything else in between. So there you go. Thanks guys. Thanks for watching.